Hi students, welcome to geography class. The last week we have completed our chapter 1, that is local time and standard time. In that particular lesson we have learned the meaning of local time, standard time and universal standard time. As the lesson was over, I had given you question answers in the last video that was sent to you. The question answers were filed in a PDF file format. I request all of you to please copy those question answers in the notebook of geography that you have made. Today, we will continue with the chapter 2 of geography, interior of the earth. In this lesson, we will learn about the earth's interior, the various layers or spheres that the earth consists of, and the formation of the earth. In the entire chapter, we shall study the important points, the layers of the interior of the earth. This is how the layers or the earth look like from the interior, from the core towards the outer layer of the earth. Earthquake waves. All of us know the meaning of earthquakes. We are going to study in detail in the next video. Magnetosphere. Now these are the important points which we will be covering in the entire chapter 2, the interior of the earth. But in this video today we will learn only the first part, the layers of the interior of the earth. Formation and interior of the earth. Scientists believe that earth was formed out of solar system itself. All of us know the meaning of solar system, where we have number of planets, sun, moon, etc. Earth was a gaseous hot balloon. We have studied in a chapter standard 5th geography the formation of the earth. Earth initially looked like a gaseous balloon which consisted of number of gases and was extremely hot. While rotation around itself, the earth cooled down. Earth initially, when it was there, it was extremely hot because of the number of gases present in it. As the earth rotated around itself and revolved around the sun, it started cooling down. While it was cooling down, the process took place from the outer surface towards the earth's center. That means the outer part of the earth cooled faster, and then the various layers of the earth went on cooling gradually. As a result, the outer layer of the earth becomes cooler and solid. As we move towards the core, due to increase in heat, the interior of the earth is semi-liquid. That means the first layer, or also called as the outer layer of the earth, cooled faster, and gradually and eventually the various other layers, interior layers of the earth became cooler, and the core of the earth did not cool the maximum, or it did not become in solid state. It is still in the semi-liquid state. This is the layers of the earth we will be studying in this particular chapter. This is the outer layer of the earth, and there's the various inner layers, and this is the deep, also called as the inner core of the earth. We will learn each of these layers in detail as we go ahead with our chapter 2. Introduction. A direct observation of the Earth's interior has not been possible as yet. Therefore, study of materials coming out of volcanic eruptions is the most important for the scientists and geologists to study about the Earth's interior. All of us know the meaning of volcanic eruptions. Volcanic eruption means, as we have learned, the interior of the earth is extremely hot. Because of the immense pressure in the interior of the earth, this hotness or all the gases come out of the earth through the mountains, also called as lava. This is called as lava. So when this lava comes out, it starts falling around, and that is called as the magma. And because these materials are used by the scientists to understand and know the detailed part of the interior of the earth, because all this comes from the interior of the earth. This is called as volcanic mountains or volcanic eruptions. This is very important for the scientists to study the interior of the earth. Volcanic eruptions consist of hot magma. This is how the hot magma looks like. You can see over here. It is extremely hot, and the texture of this material is like jelly. Then gases. Number of gases are present while the magma comes out of the mountains, and the steam. All these materials prove very important for the scientists to study the temperature of the interior of the earth, density, gravitational force, and pressure of the interior of the earth. So all these factors, the magma, the various gases, and the steam, become proof or medium for the geologists and the scientists to understand the interior of the earth in terms of temperature, density, and the gravitational force. Through the study, the scientists understand the temperature of the earth, the temperature both from the outer layer towards the inner layer. The temperature of the earth is being understood by the scientists through the methods of volcanic eruptions, density, gravitational force of the earth is understood by the scientist. Whatever is happening in the earth's interior is only and only understood by the scientist by the method of volcanic eruptions. So through the study, the temperature, hotness or coolness, this comes to be understood by the geologist and the scientist. Density is the number of things present, whatever things are present in the interior of the earth are understood by the scientist through the process or through the medium of volcanic eruptions. And lately, the gravitational force. All of us know earth consists of gravitational force, and that is how much the level of the gravitational force is also understood by the scientist through the medium of volcanic eruptions. Geologists believed that several earthquakes take place on Earth. You know what are earthquakes? They are extremely destructive. Due to this, seismic waves are generated. So whenever the earthquake takes place on the Earth, such type of ripples are seen. These are called as seismic waves. Seismic waves, like for example, if you hold a cup of tea, you shake the cup, you realize that ripples are formed in the tea. Exactly happens in the interior of the earth also when the earthquake takes place. Whenever the earthquake takes place, such kind of ripples are formed, and those are called as seismic waves. So whenever the earthquakes takes place, along with the earthquakes, seismic waves are also generated. These waves travel through the interior of the earth. The study of their direction and velocity helps us to understand the interior of the earth. So because of the earthquake, such kind of waves get generated, the ripples get generated, and they travel through the interior of the earth. And because of this, the study of the direction and velocity, means speed in which they travel, helps the scientists and geologists to understand the interior of the earth. Do you know Earth was formed 4.6 million years ago? This is how Earth was formed. Initially, Earth was in gaseous state. It started cooling through the process of radiation. This is called as radiation. When heat is transferred from one object to another, is called as process of radiation. So through the process of radiation, the earth, which was in the gaseous state, started cooling down. While time, the outermost part of the earth cooled first and became solid. This is the earth's crust. So we have learned the earth's crust, that is, we have learned in our first slide. The outermost part of the earth started to cool faster, and that is called as the crust, or the outermost part of the earth. So in the next video, we will learn about the various layers of the earth, the formation of the various layers of the earth. Let us summarize what we have learned. In this video, we have learned formation of the earth, which took place 4.6 millions of years ago, which was in a state of gases, which cooled down later on to form the earth's crust. We learned about volcanic eruptions, and the earthquakes, which became helpful for the geologists and scientists to understand or study the earth's interior. And earthquakes led the formation of seismic waves. I hope this particular video is clear to you. We will continue the next part of the lesson in the next video. Now students, I have given you a small assignment based on the video that is taught to you just now. I request all of you to please view the assignment given in the Testmos link and solve the assignment. Thank you.